We're picking up where we left off on the last episode. I got to show my poems to these girls. Nothing too crazy happened yet. They did say it was a horror romance shit, so I'm guessing later in the story that happens. But welcome back to my channel. I'm glad you're back. And if you're new here, please like and subscribe type shit. You know what I'm saying? The usual shit. But let's get back into this gameplay. We were just talking to them about the poems. Showed it to Yuri and Monica, or whatever the fuck her name is. So now I gotta show it to Natsuki or Sayori. I'm gonna save Sayori for last, I guess. Alright, you little shit. Let's do it. Well, it's about what I expected for someone like you. What the fuck? That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I wish you would. Sigh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. I guess. Yo, that's just a third grade poem, bro. Just be honest, I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks writing has to be sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. Well, you're right. It wasn't sophisticated at all, but it's not a bad poem. It just seems like a lukewarm poem, if that makes sense. Doesn't go too deep in it, but it isn't a poems to express themselves. Yeah, how was that expressing your fucking self? Your writing style wouldn't make your message. Yes, exactly. I like this. I like the big poem. See, everyone around you great things that really start. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice things about the simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. Yo, is this character more like me than I'm me? Cause like, what the fuck? Like, I didn't think of shit like that. That's what it means to be a pro. You're not a fucking pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last moment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but Natsuki is really feeling proud. I don't want to take that away from her. I would have took that shit away from her. Alright, Sayori. Last one. Oh my goodness. This is so good. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Even though she's a dumbass, I fuck with her. Ha ha ha, jeez. Yuri's opinion was way more constructive than this. Yes. That's why I picked Yuri first. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people would. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a bin poem. And that makes me feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Soria hugs the sheet of paper against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet. Into it yet. But that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See, it's like I said before, then deep down, you're not selfish at all. Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure. If Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here, then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all, yeah. I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That would be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yeah. Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away and run? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? Or why the fuck did I read it so bad? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. But if it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. I see. This is just a guess, but did you wait until the morning to write this? Look at that. Yes, you did. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit. It's a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a bit better myself. Don't be mean. I still try my best. Yeah. It was a bad poem. It just came out nice. Or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really. Yeah. Especially the last line. I made eggs and toast. She could have made me some too, shit. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm going to write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little bit more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone judged me for my mediocre writing ability. Well, if you gonna take anyone's shit serious, take Yuri seriously. She told you the real. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems stand up to theirs. Well, they've been doing it for a long time. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into this. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watched each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow into frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiled sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely symbolize who's loving you? It's clearly about the feeling of giving. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Damn. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Ben liked it too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you suggestions on my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Ben liked my poem too. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize that you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Ben appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours, huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No, watching anime, I could visualize all this shit. But isn't it kind of crazy? Women fighting over you? I never experienced that, so it's kind of like, that sounds like some degenerate shit, so don't take what I said seriously. I'm gonna cut that out. I know if I was full of myself, I would deliberately go all out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Damn. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Ben started showing up. What the fuck? Yo, that's key. That's a little. That doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting guys. Suddenly, both girls towards me as if they noticed I was just standing there. Ben, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, and this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Wait, why did her boobs magically grow? No, is she stuffing, or did her boobs just grow? Or stuffing is kind of crazy. Maybe she just wore something a little tighter, which would be crazy. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reasons? The meaning should jump out to the reader, not force them to figure it out. Help me explain to her, then. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep, expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Ben? Well, how did I get dragged into this first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whoever I agree with will probably think more highly of me. So of course that's going to be, yo, why are they putting this on me? Okay, so a nigga like me, I would have been like, I would have said, yo, like, I don't know how you expect me to answer that since, you know what I'm saying? Look, it feels like a bail to put help me Sayori, but that's such an anime thing, so I'm gonna do it. Natsuki. Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead, I'll turn to Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defensive that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori. Yeah, everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Ben. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. But y'all try to put me into it. What the fuck? Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's just your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. They're just arguing about everything. Are you listening to yourself? It's exactly why nobody likes. Stop. Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they plant beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented, so why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. Yuri boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. I second that. Sayori. Sayori stands up triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with bewilderment and expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. I sit down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president. I whispered to Monica. She nods, returns. To be honest, I might come off a good leader, and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. I wouldn't have either. As president, that's kind of embarrassing to me. Nah. Not like I could blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's really suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see herself get hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiled sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little bit more. Nigga, you had a chance right there. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I like to say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. Ben, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was neat thing to talk with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too, so your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn what everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod myself with newfound determination. Then, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. And so it beams at me. It truly has been a while since Soriel and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. And what do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki, does this kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise you, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. You know, Ben, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you along with everyone is that what makes me happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's every day is going to be so much fun. Sigh. Looks like Sori still hasn't caught on to this kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Oh shit. Nigga trying to get his dick away. What the fuck? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Alright, I have to make another one, but now I know what more people like. So, Yuri, the girl with the purple hair, is kind of likes the melancholy shit, which is right there. I just read it. Okay, she likes the more sad, more deeper, more like darker themes, but not like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you say sadder things, Natsuki, which is the cute girl, the overly cute. She likes shit overly cute. Monica, I forgot what the fuck she likes, and Sayori, I guess she's really an airhead, so it doesn't really matter what the fuck she likes. So, but still, I'm gonna still go with what I like. Melancholy still goes pretty hard. I don't know why I keep doing that. Anime. Okay, I'm not gonna go with the same shit. Summer. Spinning. Giggle. Vivid. Intellectual. Marriage. Warm. Uncontrollable. Embrace. Rose. Sunset. Kawaii, whatever that is. Death is crazy. Anxiety. This is what I want to write on my own shit. It's not what I like. Okay. Adventure. Doki-Doki. Secretive. Lust or romance. Heaven sent. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little bit more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Enter the club room. The usual scene greets me. Hey, Ben. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Well, why don't we look at your purse, Sayori? Calling her broke? Man, why that all of a sudden? No reason really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets the contents spill into the desk. Her broke ass. Only two small coins fall out. Ha ha ha. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry or want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan conveniently to forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves with one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Ha ha ha. Yuri suddenly giggles. And I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in a book as always. I wasn't listening to her or anything. Yes, he was. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Ben to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can restored. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna feel that one. Responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean it like that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side to you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the retribution. That. Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess that's something. I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us all. And don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys that she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it was for cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me a more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Damn. Ow. What was? A cookie. Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. Haha. I was just going to give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki. That's so nice of you. So you just gonna get hit in the face? Type shit. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes one big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You fucking idiot. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. Well, yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. And Sayori gets out of her seat, goes behind Natsuki, and then wraps her arms around her. Jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey, did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trouts away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Geez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just has something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Don't think she has I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Yuri, don't talk down to yourself like that. I'm sorry. I got a little carried away. That's true. Excuse me. Suddenly, door swings open. Monica, sorry. I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. Oh, I didn't read that. Monica chooses the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica Quizkaliki, Quizkali, yeah, glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? On my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I was just kind of lost track of time. It makes no sense though. You have heard the bell ring at least. You must not heard it since I was participating in piano. I wasn't aware you played music as well. I really don't. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Why y'all keep looking at me? Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay, that sounds cool. I also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Ben. Monica smiled sweetly. I didn't mean anything pressure like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I really love the chance to share when I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, did I miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up, yeah. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. What's she doing in the closet? Ben. Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna get some supplies from another classroom. Want to come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know, the festival coming up. Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons, markers, and glue sticks. I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yeah. Okay, Monica. We'll be back soon. Are you going to an anti-bin to get the support supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. But I wanted to go. How much fun exploring the empty classroom stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find a poster paper too. Okay, ready, Ben? Yeah, let's go. Sayori and I exit the class club room. I follow behind Sayori, hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep. We're going to do a poetry performance. A performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone's going to take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. That sounds kind of dull. Ben, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like you say the lines, poems like between my feet. Last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from the clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that. Sayori, how do I put this? Sure, it's just me, but it's possible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. You meaning? I'm working super hard on this, you know. I know. But I just meant that it's a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. I don't say that, it's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited. The festival is going to be so much fun. Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again. Hey Ben, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I spent time with Sayori like this, but in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's pretty nostalgic for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in the room more and more. So going on an adventure with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have here. Crayons. Sayori pulls a box of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand too. They're kind of dirty though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out from the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find. Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for a poster paper. I dropped one by accident. Smack. Sayori bends over, smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap. Oh. You okay? My forehead. Sayori clenches for her forehead. Gee, Sayori, that's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. So Sayori's sitting on the floor. I grab her by the waist and pull her out from the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori, but it hurts. Just do it for a second. Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. How do you hit your fucking head? I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow. Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Oh, you got a goose head. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. Then, where would you even find ice around here at this time? I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. I passed Sayori on the shoulder and ran out into the hallway. Okay, the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It really doesn't matter since we use the ice pack rather than a drink. But I know Sayori like apple juice, so I'll just purchase that one. In a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She's still sitting like that? She has one palm on her forehead and is using her other hand clumsy scoop all the crayons back. At least they were already in the wrong spot, so I filled them. Sayori here. I had Sayori a bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, you fucking idiot. Ah, sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? Sayori placed the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings. Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, Ben. Kind of reminds me of you growing up, doesn't it? And what do you mean? You know, how we used to play outside all the time. I would always try to keep up with you. So she is a childhood friend. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I fall and scrape myself or get a bump. And I would start crying really hard. Haha. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It's almost as you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault, you know. I really do that. Yeah, you don't remember? Come think of it, maybe I do a little bit. I guess I was focused on my games that I didn't pay attention to you. So in that way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Then, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years, you're rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. Yeah, you're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. And I really don't do this. I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Then I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we end up in college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can imagine you ever changing. So my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside, but when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know? Good luck with that. She's going to see her forehead anyway. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Sayori hops to her feet. She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast. I haven't hurt yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyways, let's go. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs, try to hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was just about to get ready to start sharing our poems. And Sayori, your forehead. She's fine. Don't worry about it. I was playing with crayons, smacked my forehead into the shelf. Well, anyway, were you able to find anything we need? I have it right. Sayori frantically glances around herself. I forgot all the stuff. Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the post paper too. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work then. Well, Sayori, I failed to come up with a satisfactory. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on posts tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone, are you ready to share your poems? Guess I should grab mine. After making the crayon box, it's closed tightly. I've turned to my seat. All right, let's start backwards. Sayori first. Ben, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything, but your poems are so good yesterday and this one's too. You can tell you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one that feels that way, so, no way. Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much he likes something. But I don't think it's like that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. What? Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just meant you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But somehow you make everything your life an adventure, even the little things, like cooking. Let's not talk about that, because she almost burned her fucking house down. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's weird. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. I don't really know if I understand, Sai. You never understand when I try to explain things, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's on the head. Hey, I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, Ben, will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it. Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me, and Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Sigh. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I give it to you when we go home. Really? Snap. I broke my pencil. Sorry, hastily bends down to pick up the pieces dropped. But being inattentive for her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Sorry, it's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sorry, clutches the desk. Support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Let's sit down, Sayori. But yeah, I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. That's not as good as yours. Geez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Alright, bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. Okay. It's the secret place where I keep all of my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like bundles of kittens. I reach inside my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's not time to waste. That's it, not time. There's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf for all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, and bottles all in a row. Damn, this long ass poem. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams, friend after friend, more bottles, deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets, hiding in nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle's caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. finally all done. I open up and come in, and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after another, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile. Between my feet, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something. But all I hear is echo, echo, echo inside my head. Yo, that seems fucking dark, nigga. What the fuck? Sorry, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean I didn't expect like something like this come from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit more. Writing is like magic. You have gotten a pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Why did I say aha like that? Sayori's always been a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Alright, let's go to Monica. Hi again, Ben. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad, I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share your poem you wrote for the day? Sure, here you go. Give my poem to Monica. Alright. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori like the other one you wrote. You two are like a dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. Well, you do spend a lot of time with her even in sub, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, I'm just teasing. I just know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid. Give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I? I know it's not like that. I'm still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. But anyway, you gonna read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. Oh my god. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, and endless. Fuck does that say? Okay, of meaningless noise. Noise, it won't stop. Violent, getting waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. She just brought mathematics into this shit. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. It's even more abstract from the last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of a thing I never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on my paper. Choosing where and how the spacey words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I write the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't really the right question. A poem can be abstract as a physical expression of a feeling or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? This is my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay. Am I tripping on these poems are kind of dark? I don't even want to go to Yuri because her shit gonna be dark as fuck. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. Wow. Phew. What? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. I get the feeling you're the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Glad to see someone recognize my expertise. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, something tells me not to completely miss the point. Come think of it. This kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. You think so? Yeah. Well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never know. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know. But honestly, how can someone, Fluffy, spend so much time with someone like you? Damn. It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. Yo, you gotta fight back. But to think of it, if it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other in our own way. Well, whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Yo, you can't tell me it doesn't seem like a kindergartner writing this. Amy but her handwriting is the best out of everybody's. Amy has cute singing voice. I heard singing my favorite love song every time she sang the chorus. My heart would pound to the rhythm of the words, but she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to other people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anyone. She's gross. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Not bad, alright? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I haven't explained it. Sometimes you have to explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. It helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone who will agree the subject of poem is an ignorant jerk, right? Do you know people like that? Of course. It's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It could be about anything. I wrote it too easy to be related to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people come out. They'd make fun of you or less of you, but that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn respect for others liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. I'm sure a lot of other people could too. Yeah, that poem was definitely about her. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Last one, Yuri. The go. Let's see what you were written for today. Well done, Ben. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. See, look, Riz Master. It's nothing. I'm just happy to help and inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry. So much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little bit more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning to in a bunch of gears. So what I'm guessing is the words I picked mimics what poem I have. So I think I picked a lot of words that Sayori would like. So I guess it kind of mimics hers. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings. Through your feelings. Uh, Try letting your mind wander through your feelings. And write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's very intimate exercise. I see. That's certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have an example of that you'd like to read. Of course. Because that's the poem. When you roll for today, Yuri Nas and 10 hands per poem. Alright. Let me get my eyes ready for this one. Shit. The raccoon. Happened in the dead night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. That the enticing beauty of cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon. I don't know what that says. The moon. Yo, I guess I just can't read. The moon incements its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry and more frequently, so my bread is always low. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic conditioning, a slice of the bread, and I feel myself again. It was a little more daring than this one. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if that's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about exactly. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, I take it as face value. And I can't even figure out what's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something different that people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels for me to indulge more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things that I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So sometimes I enjoy writing about them. That's funny. Then Natsuki also writes something about that. About someone ridiculed for a strange interest. She did, yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter if what you're into, as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies, but I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay. Well, thanks for sharing with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I probably would hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you are a good listener. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading Cho's poem, right? I have something extra planned today. So if everyone could come sit in front of me in front of the room, is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something like that at the festival? It's not like we could put together anything good in just a few days. Well, just end up embarrassing yourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with the last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters and claims to get ready for the event. Okay, that's great and all. But that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. I thought you already heard about it. We're going to be performing for Monica. Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the festival. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite too. So I already putting it all, posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sorry. What's supposed to be held for us to see? Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already put posters up, did you? Well, I did. Did you really think it was that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not that bad of an idea. But I didn't sign up for this, There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri never shared their poems for anyone until a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I just kind of overlooked that. Alright. I guess it's kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what a Little Trevor Club is about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And also those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share what you got for others to inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and recite a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks at you. You're worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Ooh, fine. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get over with. Alright, phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone's expressions, sigh. I guess I really don't have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. Anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting in front of each other. No way. Monica, that's too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to see a specific poem she has in mind for herself. Then she stands behind the podium. The title of the poem is The Way They Fly. Let me stop. I'm parched. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion on each line she writes. Is this something she's done before? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finished. I thought I had to read it. Monica takes a breath and smiles. So good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Yuri is fired up for all of a sudden. Yuri clutches her sheet of paper between her hands and stand up. Keeping her head down, she quickly walks over the podium. The poem is called Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You could do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts to read the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce, confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns. It's structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she's bewildered even at herself. It's up for me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we are so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud Yuri, okay, I clicked X. Yuri, that was so good. Thank you for sharing. Look like Yuri is down for the count. Okay. I guess I'm next. Sori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the poem. This one called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Just imagine you're reciting to yourself, like in front of a mirror, in your own head. It is your poem, so yeah, I see. Okay then. Sori begins the poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice has made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly creepy like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this poem, I probably wouldn't think of it, much of it, but hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives me a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it. Good job, Sayori. Even Ben liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. It might be the other poems wouldn't work quite as well with the kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where the sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. Well, we don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now who's that? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Ben. Not like compared to you guys anyway. Might as well let Ben lower everyone's standards a little bit before I have to go at it. Yo, she be talking hella shit. Like, what's wrong with her? Natsuki. It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what I want to read. I'll just go with what I wrote today. I stand in front of everyone from. Everyone has their eyes on me, make me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, I finish and everyone says applause anyway. Sorry I'm not as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that will improve over time. Yeah, maybe. All right then. Let's leave you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called Why Are You All Looking At Me? Because You're Presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she seems a little unenthused, Her poem has rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back into her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me go do that again. Oh well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of the other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I go put on whatever face I want other people. But when it's just my friends, I'm a little embarrassed. Yo. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it goes. Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much time to think about it. I don't have much time to worry about that festival. That I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I probably should find out some other poem reciting set. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting all your effort in this club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I like to continue that. As for the festival, we're finished planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. All right. How does this turn horror? This just seems like a literature club shit. There's no way I'll be able to recite the same enthusiasm as Sayori. Monica, I do my best though. And impressing Monica. Then I have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you. So always going to the home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, you guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice though. Well, I'll just respond to that. It's okay, Ben. You don't have to say anything. Let's go. Let's just go already. I walk home with Sayori once. I walk home with Sayori once more. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to, Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day Yuri asked if I'll walk home with you, huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well, yeah, I would walk home with, but if it's between the two, I might as well keep walking home with Sayori. You really think I would ditch you for Yuri? But she's so beautiful and smart, jeez. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you already seem like you really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, man. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve if she wanted to. Sayori already made up my mind. I really can't figure out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point of speculating something like that? That's never going to happen. Kind of trails off. It's kind of weird the story cares so much about that. Only reason I put that, because I'm like, bro, I'm already walking home with her. There's no reason for me to walk home with Yuri. Especially if it's between me walking home with Sayori and me walking home with Yuri, why would I stop walking home with Sayori or Yuri? Because that's kind of some slimy shit. I mean, it's not that slimy. I don't owe loyalty to none of these hoes, but I'm just saying. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. But who knows what will happen in that time? All right, I'm end the episode here. A longer episode. I don't know. How does this turn horror? Seems like such a cute game of literature, but who knows? Like I said, I'd never seen nothing on it, didn't watch it, didn't do anything like that. So, yeah. Well, if you like the series, please like and subscribe for more. Thank you for clicking on the video, watching to the end. If you watched to the end, I appreciate all y'all. Shit, I ain't gonna say no like goal. I only got like 35 subscribers, nigga. But we up though. I'll catch y'all later. Stay safe and be blessed.